All right, we're live. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining us for the August 2025 Chill
August.
Filter Drink Along. You guys are here for a treat, because for those who are on patreon.com/chillfiltered, $10 tier or more, you guys have probably already been sent some of this Ardbeg Eureka via courier. And can share with us what we're drinking. Hey, if you're not on patreon.com/chillfiltered and want to be a part of these kind of things where we get cool pours like Eureka, next month we're doing Kentucky Owl Batch 12. That's a $300 bottle, like easily. You get a 2-ounce sample of that. So it's kind of worth it. It's almost not worth it for us. Like, that's how I feel when I'm like, all right, we got to buy more bottles, and it's fine, and we're not exactly making money, but we at least get to share it with our favorite people. So we're grateful for those who are on Patreon, and we have some ideas. Shout out to Miles Ferguson on what to do for the higher tiers, such as the $25 tier, but I'll get to that in another time. For now, we got some great entry buzzes. Joey's Whiskey Drinking Panda, Joey T. He's drinking Ardbeg Eureka. We got Sean Ciaro on an Offerman, I believe, from Lagavulin. Yep, Charred Oak. Whiskey Shaman's in the house, and I don't know what he's entry buzzing on. What are you drinking, Ben Klepsig? Miles is drinking Ardbeg Wee Beastie. That's a 5-year. And Miles understands that Chill Filtered Patreon is the best deal ever. You're paying $10 a month
ever
to get these kind of pours with your friends. Oh, nice pick, Ben. Port Charlotte. Wow, that sounds legit. That's
I don't even know.
So Port Charlotte is kind of a branch off of Bruichladdich. And these days, the Port Charlotte distillery reopened recently. Didn't we do a Whiskey World News on that? So they were, I think basically, like, there's like a type of malt. I don't know if it was like malted at Port Charlotte Distillery or something like that, but it's like just north of all the coastal ones, northeast, I believe. But how do I know that? I don't even know. I might be wrong. Who knows? Miles loves Port Charlotte. Yeah.
Beautiful photo from Whiskey Shaman in the patrons only Discord here. He's at the lake right now drinking his sample.
Ooh, he's got a Bowmore South by Mouthwest. No, SMWS. What is that?
Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, man.
Oh, totes. At the lake.
You knew that.
He's at the lake. What lake, Whiskey Shaman? Like, is this like that one Texas lake? You know what I'm saying?
Just the one.
Oh, we got. Wow, what a cool looking ginger woman in that cool picture. I gotta be like PC, not PC, but like your wife is beautiful, but not in a weird way. Like
I could hear you tiptoeing. Yeah, that was weird.
I was tiptoeing. Yeah, but she understands. You understand. It's cool to see Sam on the feed. Maybe one day my wife will be on the feed. Prickly Pear margaritas made by Brian.
I very much know what Port Charlotte is, for the record.
Okay.
It was the SC 2012. I just didn't know what that was at all. I mean, I assume it's some special edition, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I know what Port Charlotte is, thanks to Curtis and Katie, by the way. I don't know if they're on, but Curtis loves Port Charlotte. So I've had many a pour at his house in Port Charlotte.
Am I wrong, though? That's a Bruichladdich product, right?
Yeah, it 100% is Bruichladdich.
Yeah. Port Charlotte Distillery.
Actually, I believe it's pronounced Bruichladdich, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So apparently I was right. The Port Charlotte Distillery was dismantled, or like at least not, it was like taken down. And a lot of people were using their malt for a while because they like still had a ton of malt, which I don't know if is still the case. Retract my rate. Hey, you know what, Sean, was it yesterday's episode or is it tomorrow's episode that Sean got a shout out?
CRO, that's right, Sean. You better listen to him.
So keep an eye out, or keep an ear out, or whatever you do, Sean. You got a nice shout out tomorrow, and it included your love for good Scotch whiskey.
And
so
beautiful photography and travel.
Yeah. Okay, who's ready to drink? Well,
yeah.
we talked about the entry buzzes, but this is cool because Brian and I have yet to try this, and I've really wanted to try this. So apparently, looking at the back, I don't know much about it. It's a committee release, and that's really what I care about the most. And because I've rarely had a bad committee release. Apparently, this is a blend of PX cask, roasted malt spirit, and then bourbon cask as well. It's not really clear. But what about phlegm? If you don't have a pound of phlegm, come on. Oh yeah,
Bruichladdich. Yeah.
All right, so
I want to know what roasted malt means.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe the way I don't even know. Maybe they like roast it.
Don't worry.
I don't know.
Google Gemini will tell us. Don't worry.
I mean, you look at like beer malting and stuff, and they roast some of those Johns.
Roasting is an additional high temperature process that changes the malt's chemical composition.
Ooh,
it is done in a rotating drum roaster, basically like roasting coffee beans.
Coffee. Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of cool, actually.
If you guys don't know what PX sherry is, it's a little different than your average sherry. This is like, I want to say it's white grapes, specifically like, I think it's like Pedro Jimenez grapes, and they're like a white grape, and they're really like intense. And they basically first turn them into raisins, and then they like use them for like making sherry out of. And I might be wrong. Brian Duncan in the house.
Nice.
But it's like a very richer sherry, and it is usually dark and red, but that's because of the age on those white grapes. So
yeah, well, this pour is not dark or red. I can tell you that.
What's that?
This pour is not dark.
Snorting.
Oh, okay. This pour is not dark or red at all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's my entry buzz, which is actually shout out to Whiskey Shaman. He helped me get this bottle of Anthology, Ardbeg Anthology. It's definitely lighter in color. You can't really tell here.
Yeah.
But usually Islas are not too dark, but this has a sherry finish. So that's
I was entry buzz wise from Mingo here. I was finishing off a big old sample of Aberlour 18 here. Something I always try.
I don't think I've ever had an Aberlour 18.
It was 180 at Total Wine, and I was like, "Oh, I love the Aberlour Abuna so much," and it looks so dark and so sherry. I don't know if there's any color added, but the Aberlour 18 just like looks beautiful. And then they suddenly randomly raised the price from 180 to like 250, and I was like, "Well, never gonna get to that for Abuna." No, for the Aberlour 18.
Yes, we got Philip Chilterd joined the chat, and we still I think it's Robbie.
Number one listener,
Robbie, but he says
number one supporter. Phil Chilterd has been with us since the beginning of time.
Yeah, he has, and what a guy. Miles says, "I'm getting youth on the nose. Is there an age statement? No age statement, to my knowledge. I looked over the bottle.
I think these Ardbegs, these releases usually don't have age statements, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Usually the committee releases do not.
I am loving the nose though. It's a soft, grainy, like mild peat. It's the kind of nose that like I feel like there's going to be a lot of flavor here. I feel like there's going to be a decent amount of peat. Don't tell me it's not peated. I have no idea. But,
no, definitely peated.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ardbeg would even consider doing an unpeated whiskey.
Yeah, right. Actually, that'd be really interesting if they did, though, right?
Yeah, that would be a big deal for them. Them and like Lafroig and Lagavulin. I don't think any of them consider doing a unpeated. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. 3 to 5 years, you say, Whiskey Shaman. Let's see about that.
Interesting.
The bottle tells all, Whiskey Shaman. No, I don't know. He's probably right.
It did on the palate. It did come across a little more youthy than I was expecting on the palate. I agree. It's kind of dry on the palate. It's very like dry, grainy for me on the palate.
Normally, Ardbeg is sweet.
Yeah, totally agree. Especially the one you got me for Christmas, like 2 Christmases ago. That was
anamorphic.
What was that? Anamorphic, dude. That was sweet. Very, very sugary with the peat. But this one is not.
So I get a little sweet, but it's not as sweet as like Ugadal or Korvrekin or even the Anthology.
Well, the
but you're
sweet
right.
doesn't.
Like it comparatively, it's drier for sure.
Yeah, the sweet doesn't last like into the finish. Like it's sweet up front, but then it's very like dry, grainy shortly afterwards for me.
I agree with that. Yeah, I almost got a little bitter note, but I don't know if I stand by that yet. I need to really give that more of a shake, a fair shake.
We got unpeated sacrilege from Miles.
Cody Clark in the house.
Yeah, we got Cody here.
Edition number 1. What a baller.
Very good.
Is that the same one, Sean? Is yours edition number 1 the Chart Oak?
Yeah, I wonder.
I want to say rum was third edition, but I might be wrong. Bit of Barnyard Funk, says Sean.
Totally agree.
Joey says the sherry is more forward on the Eureka than... Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Dry sherry. Yeah. This is... I might not have guessed this is Ardbeg. I got an itch. I've been eaten by a lot of mosquitoes lately. Nice. Let me think about what I just said. Let me take a breather and just...
Like in a vacuum, I guess I'm not sure I would have pegged it Ardbeg, but like knowing what it is, I do feel like this has a lot of classic Ardbeg stuff going on. That being said, though, like with the sherry and all, I wouldn't have guessed sherry had anything to do with this in a million years. I would have bet like serious money this was like bourbon cask.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't see any sherry on this at all.
I got to take a step back. This is Ardbeg. That's for sure. It's definitely not Lagavulin or Lafroig
confirmed
or anything like
confirmed
that.
Ardbeg. Yeah.
Confirmed Ardbeg. Yeah. They didn't source it. No, but and it is sweet, but it's just different. Normally I'm used to a lot more sweet peat balance. It's got it. But it's not as balanced as like Ugadal or Korvrekken or some of the other committee releases that I have.
I almost said chocolate earlier. Love the smoky granola call out too. But yeah, I totally see some chocolatey, like a bitter chocolate on this for sure.
That's right. Guinness cask. That's
Guinness. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big deal. And like, yeah. From what I hear, they're great. I don't think I've had a single one, and I'm not proud of that.
I have a courtesy of Curtis and Katie.
Well. Courtesy.
His middle initial is E, by the way.
Yeah,
it really is. No.
Oh, that's great. That's like fill me in.
Yeah, I know, right? From Found North,
or Phil Chilterd, you know. I am with you, Miles. I am a little bummed that this isn't better than like Korvrekken. Has a cool looking, what do you call it? Cool looking committee release here.
I do like, I like the white grapey, the lightness, brightness of this. It is fun, but it is not like what I typically like in Scotch. I did like the anamorphic more than I'm liking this so far, but there's not a lot that I don't like about this. There's just not as much that I wished that I liked about this. You know what I mean?
Just had to do that because I forgot to do that earlier. The old cork pop.
Oh,
all right.
Good.
I'm gonna drop of water.
The water, it's a little more fruity with water for me on the nose, at least. I'm getting more like stone fruit, like apricot stuff with a couple drops of water.
Ooh, I'm into that. If I can get a few drops of water out of this John piece. Like my dish is so shallow that like I can't get much water out of it. Because it hasn't melted as a full episode.
Water and ice on a plate or something? What's going on over there?
No, I put it in this little custard dish type thing. Ooh, stone fruit. I do agree. And I like it. I like it better than the original nose. There is a smoky apricot in there. And I love that.
Jiminy Crickets, we got a Jim Mathwig in here.
Jim Mathwig, what a baller! What a studly man.
There you go.
Yeah, he looks better than any big deal Australian man we've discussed many times in the past.
I love we're proliferating the rumor that he's like Australian or something.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, like the hokey pokey. What's that song? Down Under by Men at Work. He was 6'4" and full of muscle.
You're welcome. Jim actually might be 6'4". I can't remember how tall he is.
I'm not surprised.
Everyone's personal. Yeah. I'm spilling
and
everyone's
full of muscle. You know what I'm saying? Look at that picture on that. Look at that picture on the screen. He's a stud, man. I look forward to hanging out with him again next time I visit Phoenix.
I love the idea that somebody's watching and they're about to comment, but they're like, "Oh dang! If I comment, they're gonna like start talking about my profile picture."
Yeah, we've done that a few times. We have mentioned Sean's cute puppy.
Yes, of course. How can you not?
Curtis in the house. Want to be Jim Mathwig when I grow up. He's probably already spoken, Curtis. Maybe not. No, I don't think he has. This is the first.
Oh, no, Curtis did earlier. He owned up to the Port Charlotte or something. I can't remember.
Oh, that's right. Any bar fights at the meetup? I got Jim. Yeah, Jim's on my team. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah. Jim, you should make your way out to Madison.
He would have. He actually would have. But I think they had some prior commitments, so they can't make it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to meeting Miles, though, because I know Miles is going to be there.
Yeah, he looks great, especially in a turtleneck.
I know. I need to get a turtleneck for that trip. I bet it's going to be pretty chilly up there.
Well, what we should do is plan, I don't know if it's going to be 2026, but 2027, we should do the Scotland trip. And I'm going to wear a turtleneck there because it's nice and crispy up there
every day
in the high altitude or high latitude, not altitude. I like this a little better with some ice or some water.
With some water, yeah.
It is sweetened up. It is fruitied up.
Fruitied up.
I dig that. Fruitied up.
I like it. Yeah. I have a feeling that ice is not going to stand up to ice, I think, but we'll see.
Does anyone agree with me? If you tried it with a little water, I agree with me and Brian. I think this is actually notably better. The bitterness, the slightish of bitterness kind of goes away. The fruit comes out. Ben's getting that apricot water note. Yep.
Apricot water. He put apricot water in it? I didn't think of that.
Yeah, that's our fourth pour now is, the neat, the water, the ice, and the apricot water.
Apricot water. Yeah. Whew. I'm dropping a cube. You going to hear this?
Yeah. Drop away.
There you go.
Yeah. To be honest, to be real, brothers and sisters, it has been a stressful weekend. We're trying to potty train Gray this weekend, and we are not sure if we are going to be successful more than halfway into this weekend. So we might try again another time. But she is second child syndrome to the max, and we love her. We love her. She is not. She is not. What's the word? Like very
cooperating.
Cooperating is the word I was trying to think of. Yep. Oh, we got your drinking buddy in the house. Howdy, gents. Howdy back at you, your drinking buddy.
He's been in Colorado. He went to Casa Bonita recently, if I remember correctly.
Nice. In Colorado.
Yeah.
That's cool. What'd you do out in Colorado, man?
Yeah, well, I can tell you
my stomping grounds.
He went to Stranahan's for sure. I can tell you that.
Oh, I've been there. Been there a few times. Actually, I've done a snowflake release there. That was cool. All
right. Did you do ice yet? Because I dropped ice. And
no, I got it.
Sipped and tasted. With ice, literally all I get is barnyard funk with ice. That's it on the nose. On the palate, it's just like it's not great. I might have let the ice go a little too long before slamming it, but it's just kind of like the youth comes out. There's not a lot of flavor. It's just kind of barnyard funky. So if you're holding off on ice, I wouldn't do it.
We got Moo White in the house. I hope I pronounced that right.
Yeah. Actually, you might have been the only person who's ever pronounced it right on the first go.
You just got to take it slow. Take it slow. So on the nose, I am not getting funky. Maybe I added too much ice. But I am getting pure apricot, like not even smoky. That's good. A little bit of smoke.
Wow.
About a half cup.
Curious if anyone agrees with you.
Yeah, might not, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, don't just give him the sympathy agree either. Come on, you got to really feel it if you want to agree with Cole here. Oh, hey, guess what? By the way.
Ooh, great finish. Great finish with ice. Not bad on the palate. I don't know if I appreciate water. I don't know which one I love more. But dude, we got all the peeps in the house. What a day. What a day. We got Mingo, we got Muluite, we got Whiskey Shaman, we got Miles,
Mingo, if you're just tuning in, thank you. I finished the Aberlour 18 as my entry buzz, so thank you very much.
What a baller. Ice is good. Like I agree, Whiskey Shaman. This is surprisingly tasty with ice. And this redeemed the neat pour for me. Like I'm like, this is a committee release. It's kind of a weak one. But now with some ice, I'm like, no, this is actually decent.
Scaring me.
And it really brings out the PX on the ice and the water.
Wow. Scared me now that when we do our trio episode with Whiskey Shaman, y'all are going to team up against me here.
Yeah. Oh, Whiskey Shaman. I drank the first of the blind you sent me. And I'm not going to look at all the blinds until after I drink them all, which would take a few weeks, to be honest. But I think the first one is a Balcones, and I might be wrong. So we'll see.
Seems like a shaman share for sure.
Yeah.
A common spicy, share.
Like spicy. Like Texas whiskey is always a little bit spicy. So
heavy.
That jalapenos they put in their sausage. You know what I'm saying?
Ben, do not ice. I wouldn't do it. Oh, well, I say you shouldn't do it. But
no, Ben, throw some ice. No, Ben, you got to know. It's not bad. Wait, do you think it's bad, though? Like, do you think it's not better, or do you think it's bad?
I think it's bad in that I just got like nothing. Like, so nothing, it did not turn me off about it, but it was just like, what am I even drinking right now? That was the that I had.
I will somewhat agree with you. The more I drink the ice pour, the more muted it gets. And I have officially decided that water pour is my favorite. But yeah, there's it's worth trying. You gotta know, Ben. You gotta know. So Brian.
Real quick, actually. Yeah, that one. Mingo, how was the 18? We've been talking about the Ardbeg, and we've been talking about how sherry was involved in the Ardbeg, and I'm like, I'm not seeing any sherry on the Ardbeg at all. Like, I would have never thought this was sherry. And then so now, because you said that, I just went back and I tried the Aberlour 18 again, and it's like so heavily sherry compared to this compared to the Ardbeg. It's like all grapes, all like red grape skin compared to the Ardbeg. So I did like the Aberlour. Thank you very much. But with the price at like $250 now, not a chance I would pick up one of these.
Wait, the 18 or the Buna is $250?
The Aberlour 18 is $250 now.
Yeah,
the Abuna is still like $120. I think the price did go up a little bit on that too. But
thanks, Obama.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's as far as we'll take that.
Yeah, exactly. And joking for the record. More of a meme than it is a serious thing. Yeah. Sean says, Ben, you got to do it, but Sean's on the team that it did not make it a good whiskey. It made it bad. Wow. I am so grateful, guys. Thank you for chiming in so much. I am falling behind on comments, and that's a good problem to have. And I apologize for the ones I can't get to. But I agree, typically, Muluite, that ice typically makes whiskeys worse. The what do you call it? The exception to that sometimes is Irish whiskeys, Japanese whiskeys, and here and then surprises. But I can't say that I always want to add ice. That's for sure. In fact, at home, organically, probably add ice once a year. And maybe it's like Redbreast 12 cast strength.
Real quick, let me take one. Jim, the phenol count. I did a quick search here. It is not explicit. They do not tell you what the phenol count is, but general rule of thumb is people believe that this is peated to the same extent as normal Ardbeg. So
55-ish.
Any differences in peat you might be tasting between this and Ardbeg 10 is probably just due to the toasting or the PX sherry, or like some other things might be influencing your peat tastes.
I love Miles's comment, but I also love Dramhound's comment in the house. Love that guy, dude. That guy. Okay, let me just tell you about Dramhound. He's been with us since pretty much the beginning, if not the beginning, and I'm pretty sure it's probably the beginning. And this baller is always a fan, and we appreciate you, Dramhound. Thanks for everything, and thanks for having awesome, cute whiskey swirling daughters. And by that I mean
somebody's got to swirl the whiskey. Someone's
got to swirl the whiskey.
We did get Klepsig ice notes here, muted fruit, stronger cigarette ash. I see that. It was just like, that was my barnyard funk when I had ice, and that was basically all that I got.
Yeah. All right, we got to catch up. This is awesome. Prefer water. I'm with you, Ben. Definitely prefer water. Mingo, I'm with you. I don't get sherry. Except for a little bit with the ice pour. With the water pour, slightly with the ice pour, but typically, at least on the neat pour. And then take on water. I'm with you. Okay. All right, everyone. One word, best pour before we close out soon, and then we'll start getting into the hopes. And then ratings before. So actually put your rating and say your favorite in the same line. Rating and favorite pour, 2 words. Either an A scale or a number scale, and then ice neater water. Dude, Dramhound's the man. Like, not only does he he's great in every way, but he's like, no, I appreciate you. I'm like, dude.
I'll team up with Sean real quick. There are whiskeys that are fun with ice.
You join my team.
If it kills my cred too, I don't care. That sometimes putting ice in certain super strong pours. It depends on what you want at the time. Yeah. If I'm gonna be out on the patio or something, it can be fun. So I'm with you.
Yeah, we got Wayne in the house. Wayne. I think it's Wayne. I'm pretty sure
it is. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, here we're gonna go through them. 8.6 water pour. That's from Ben Klepsig. Let's see. We got the Whiskey Shaman, 8.8 neat pour. Jim Mathwig, 8.6 neat pour. Joey, Whiskey Drinking Panda, 8.6 water. Miles says, sad. I'm disappointed as I expected more from. I'm with you. I can't not support that thought. This is a little bit of a letdown for a committee release. 8.0 neat or water. Mingo says 8.6 neat, 8.5 ice. Haven't tried the water. You got to try the water. Mingo.
Yeah.
You got it.
So and I'll pick up here. Water, my favorite by a mile. And I kind of went back through it again. I poured the rest as neat, and having gone water, ice, and then back to neat again, it really came across youthy and a little hot. Not overly so. It wasn't terrible, but it really showed how strong and kind of abrasive it was. Neat for me. So then now tracing back through my steps again, I put a little water in there and just confirmed I'm water by a mile. I'm also kind of like B-. I do think it's more pros than cons. I like this. It stands out for me. I'll remember having tried it, but there's nothing about this that really elevates me to I genuinely like this. I would want to share this with friends. It's not quite to that level for me.
Yeah. The hard thing is Korvricken and Ugadal kind of beat this one. In general. But I love something new in an Ardbeg. I gave mine just a few more drops. I gave a new pour and a few drops just to give it a. All right.
See, I wish we had Marco and CO here to do a Ugadal comparison for it, but not today.
No, I am agreeing with one person on the chat so far in terms of score and pour. It's going to be Cody Clark. I also think it's an 8.7, and water is the best pour.
I like the score.
Probably
pour
lowest.
Rhyming.
What's that? Yeah, exactly.
Score pour. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, score and pour 8.4. No, I'm kidding. 8.7. So yeah, I agree, Cody. This is not as bad as Scorch committee release, but it is on the lower end of committee releases for me.
Dude, pair this Eureka with some dark chocolate. Jim, I know Patty's got some dark chocolate stashed away somewhere. That's we need that from you right now, please.
Yeah. And still a huge shout out to some of the gift givers, including Sean Ciaro, who gave a great gift at Christmas. Jim Mathwig and Patty gave some great chocolate last year too. So keep that in mind, listeners.
The Del Bach chocolate.
Yeah, it was Del Bach, and it was good.
Yeah. Del Bacalit. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it going. Yeah. So yes, Joey T, Whiskey Drinking Panda agrees.
Hey.
Ugadal is slightly better.
Mingo's highest score was with water. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah. See, it's worth trying, Mingo. Don't get me wrong. Having so many Ardbegs push my score. That's a good point. And yeah. Have we ever done a drink along with Ardbeg yet? Besides today, of course.
Yes, I think so. Man, we'll have to look, but I'm pretty sure it sounds familiar.
Yeah, even their 10-year-old is great. 9 out of 10. What would you compare this to, Sean? You're a peat man. You've shared with us some really great even compass boxes and stuff like that. Like, what would you compare this to?
That's a good question. And like, whoever considers themselves a peat person, like, is this peaty enough for you? Like, how peaty is this to a peat person? Curious.
Yeah. So, I don't know, Whiskey Shaman. They have I cannot think of a single committee release that has a technical age statement to them.
Dang,
but like some of the committee releases are money. Like, what do I got? I got a supernova up there. I got a hypernova up there. I got a heavy vapors. Shout out to Ben Klepsig.
Dude, heavy vapors was
good
so far.
Yeah. He took out that condenser or whatever they call it. Not a
lag
condenser,
16. I should entry buzzed on lag 16. What was I thinking? That would have been perfect.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, Octomore. I just had some Octomore. I think it was courtesy of Whiskey Shaman recently. It was good.
I've also had Octomore courtesy of Curtis E.
Heyo. I wonder if his parents totally knew what they were doing. Shout out to Curtis and his wife Katie. Awesome peeps. And their son Reed. I almost said Dean.
You did that accidentally previously.
It's similar. Dean. It's very similar.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do some hopes, everyone. We got to close it out. We're already 3 minutes over. So
all right. Well, I got one for you. I hope that you might want to do a live reentry buzz after this.
Yeah, I could probably pull it off, but it's got to be quick.
Yeah, you want to?
Oh, a live one. Yeah, let's do it. Hey, whoever wants to hang in there, we'll do a real quick live re-entry buzz. Don't say anything, Google Home. Google Home was like, you called? Yeah. So I hope that I will actually, here's the fun thing. For those who don't know, which is everyone, Brian and I are tied 4-4 to 2 ties in the season 9. So this is the ultimate tiebreaker. Unless we were to somehow tie this one with no tiebreaker in this episode.
Spoilers here.
I'm hoping to clean it up because at this point I have 4 seasons. Brian has 4 seasons. Cole's due for a win here. So no, I'm kidding. Yeah. So
you did win the last season.
I don't just hope to see you in Madison. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
You did win last season, so this is my season. I will be winning after this. Thank you very much.
I'm usually the comeback guy. I'm usually like, you win the first one, and then I have to catch up.
Not on that one episode where you didn't win any.
No, the one season? Yeah, that was a rough one.
Oh, yeah, season.
So Ben says, I hope to see you in Madison. Not only do I hope, Ben, but if the Lord wills it, I will see you in Madison. Trey Bond, good idea. Jim Mathwig says, hope Madison goes great. Sorry, I can't make it next year, Jim Mathwig.
Yeah.
And then Whiskey Shaman says, I hope we had a great weekend and can't wait to chat with y'all this next weekend. Me too. Fun episode to come. Joey T says, hope you all have fun in Wisconsin. Wish I could be there. Miss it up there. That's right. He lived in Wisconsin for a little bit. What a baller. Yeah, look at that cool dude. What a cool
prototype.
This wasn't the official. Here. Yeah.
But I'm getting the real deal Wisconsin meetup Glens.
That's
tomorrow.
Cheese, baby.
Yeah.
So
the real deal ones tomorrow.
We got to go to a grocery store while we're there, Brian, and just look at the cheese aisle, because it is
no doubt.
It is an experience.
I told you, I'm gonna buy one of every cheese down the aisle. Dude, I'm just gonna one of every cheese. Yeah.
Yeah. Curtis says, hope everyone has a great, relaxing day tomorrow. Dramhound says, I hope that I'm standing next to an autumn fire when I try this, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I too hope that for you, nice. Dramhound. Enjoy the smoke. I know you're not typically a Scotch guy, so it might be a little different. Miles says, I hope my wife will accept me back after the meetup in Madison. I know she will. I know Patricia.
Yeah. We'll bring her presents. We'll buy presents for your wife.
That's it. Home. Just get her cheese, man.
Yeah.
Dramhound also says, I hope you all have a blast in Madison. Bummed I'm missing it yet again. Next year, Dramhound. We'll do it cool. It'll be great. Cody Clark says, I hope you're all able to have a drizzly day while drinking scotch like I have today. I guess it's drizzling in Nebraska. So
sounds nice, man.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you know what this means to us, that we get to drink with you all and enjoy some good Ardbeg in this case. Next month, we have Kentucky Owl Batch 12 bourbon. Keep an eye out. So I hope you guys continue to support us.
Well, I hope that you got your bags packed, because we're going to get together in like 3 weeks here. Man, I'm so excited.
That's crazy. I leave on the 15th for our trip next weekend, because I got to go to a work trip.
I hope your work trip goes well beforehand.
Yeah. And I hope my daughter Gray will pick up potty training today.
Yeah.
But most of all, listeners, viewers, especially viewers, not as much listeners, but sometimes viewers, but also the countrymen and bromans. We hope that our love of whiskey, quick, press the end button, lifted your